My name is Maxim Shipka and I'm a security researcher at Kaspersky Lab, and I'm joined today by two more experts from Kaspersky Lab. Dmitry Bestuzhev from the most important country in Latin America, Ecuador, and Fabio Cellini from the country that's still more known for its football players and security researchers, from Brazil. And we are here to talk today about the underground economy. So for those of our listeners who are not aware of underground economy and who have never heard of the title before, should we do a quick introduction around what it is and how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Well, let's say it's like a kind of really a complex of different kind of actions, IT infrastructure, and objective, of course, and is the main aim of the criminals behind that underground economy is to steal money and to make it cash. So it's like a kind of way of illegal work.
So now it's a sort of loose group of people that communicate with each other. They probably don't know each other, and they exchange, sell, buy different goods to help them run their online scams. Talking about the new trends in shadow economy, let's talk about the geographies maybe, guys. I mean, in the past it was all your fault, right? Yeah. What is it like now?
Today we see like an interesting landscape, because on the first hand, Brazil has increased their like champion positions, getting 12% more this year, and now they have like all, let's say like there are 48% of all Trojan bankers coming from Brazil. Meanwhile, China is almost on the same place, but Russia this year won the champion, and Russia got to the third place.
Well done, Russia.
Yes, with 30%, 13%, and China, this is like the fourth place now for China.
Okay. Is football going to be as good?
Yeah, but you know, Brazilian cybercriminals, they produce a lot every day, new malware, new attacks every day.
And automation as well, yeah?
Yes, and they produce a lot, like our soccer players. Right. They're trying to be the best in the world, but it's interesting because they produce a lot, but almost all malware that we can collect and analyze every day have a low quality if we compare, for example, with Chinese or Russian malware.
Yeah, okay, locality, I guess there are flags embedded in it. Or?
Actually, we do that, like we can analyze by analyzing some sample to say like where is the malware from, no? So yeah, it's...
How can it be analyzed? Strings? Okay, strings is obvious thing. But
yeah, also, you know, like the language used to develop the malware packers, because they also use also the location, original location where this uploaded. So there are several things, no? And also even the file name is also, because in many cases they use like Brazilian names related with, I don't know, celebrities, some stuff that just Brazilians know, so it's funny.
Yeah, it's true. If you compare the name of the file, it's possible to define if the malware is Brazilian or not. Okay. Of course, this is not a rule, but you can define if the malware was produced on Brazil or not, analyzing the name. But focusing on the cybercriminals' way to negotiate. They are also negotiating source code, the source code of this malware. Okay. They are always share this kind of knowledge.
Almost open source malware, yeah?
Yes, especially in Brazil, they are in a negotiation, big negotiation. Some guys are only coders, and other guys only buy this code to produce new malware.
Yes, we discussed that it's in the underground economy. There are similarities to high street, whereby you go to one shop for your books, you go to another shop for your computers, right?
It's true.
And it's similar in the underground economy, whereby from one guy you buy your packer or your cryptor, from another guy you buy a list of email addresses, and you sell the logs from the Trojan to a third guy, right? That's all understandable. Now, Fabio, specifically for you, as a question for a representative of a very prominent country, how does underground economy, how do people there behave when there's a football match?
Oh, this is so interesting. Everybody knows Brazilian loves soccer, especially the World Cup. We won a lot of World Cups, and it's interesting because...
This is not true.
Why not? During the World Cup, or especially during the games, during the day when Brazil are playing, the malicious activities on the internet on Brazil decreases a lot. Of course, it happens because our cybercriminals are watching the game, like everybody.
It's more important than money then. Money can wait, but soccer.
Soccer is important. It's so important, and our cybercriminals also are watching the game during the World Cup.
Okay, guys, so for those organizers of football games, if you want to reduce the amount of cybercrime going on there, play more football, okay?
Inviting more Brazilian players.
yes, exactly. But apart from that, guys, we've all done our share of interviews with the media, and every single time the media asks for advice. What do the general consumers, people with the brains on their heads, in their heads, need to do to be safer in such an environment? And I believe that we'll be expected to say something like that, but let's not make it lame, okay?
That's okay. So,
you've got it written down there, right? Yeah.
On the one hand, I'd just like to highlight once again that this year, 2010, is the year of, big offers of stolen online accounts, bank accounts. So this is something we need to care especially a lot. How can we do it? On the first hand, we need to use like a really good one security suite, updated. And please update it each time you go to your online bank. First update it and run a quick scan. After that, maybe it's more convenient not to use like the keyboard to log in, but some virtual keyboard as well. And it's very important also to do two next things. One of them is to have a kind of monitoring system related with your cell phone, because it can help you to understand like what kind of amount is transferred from your account, so you can monitor it. And if you see any suspicious activity, just call to the bank and report it. No?
Okay. Okay. Nice. Fabio, anything from you to add?
I think today it's so important to the users have a good antivirus product updated. And the other interesting and important thing is always browsing always using an updated browser. This is so important.
Okay, guys, I'll probably go off on a tangent and say something completely revolutionary here, but probably my main advice would be do not switch off your brains. That's probably the most important thing. No technology, remember, no technology is ever going to protect you if you, the human being out there, switch off your brains, right?
Right, and keep it updated, please, as well.
Keep it updated, that's a good idea. With a webcast like this.
Yes.
Okay, so with that, thank you very much. I think we're done.